And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Series Futsal Victoria for round 14. It is what is billed to be the biggest clashes of the year. And joining me in the commentary box is the Chief, Peter Parfamos. Peter, it's good to be back, and what a round we got here, round 14. It's the froth round, really.
It's ridiculous. What a massive, massive round this is. Early start, 6:45. Right on time today, looks like. And this is a big game. All games tonight big. We're going to bring up we're going to bring up the fixture on the screen. There it is, Sivkarovski. What a massive day.
It is the biggest round of the year. You got Melbourne AKU versus Altona Knights, and the big one, Fitzroy versus Moreland, Canberra versus Western Wolves, and in the last game, it is the Lions versus Carlton Hard. And what a round we have. Like we said, Altona Knights looking to go 4 in a row. Fitzroy needing a win after a loss last week to Altona. Cambo looking closely at the game before him. Western Wolves, if they lose tonight, that's 6 in a row. And then Pasco, they're looking for their first win against a Carlton side that's been on and off over the last couple of weeks. So you don't know where this tonight's going to go, Pete, but all we know is there's plenty of futsal and it's about to kick off.
Yeah.
Let's look at that ladder, and you can see, as we said, how important it is. Moreland Fitzroy, the loser out of that one, has to keep an eye out on Cambo.
And head-to-head, Moreland's got, and let's make a note, as you probably can see, Sivkarovski right in front of you, the last...
They've won 5 in a row, I think it is, from memory.
Yeah.
2 penalty shootouts in that too.
Fitzroy haven't beaten Moreland on the new Series Futsal Arena, believe it or not.
They haven't, and it's probably something they'll have had a chat. Big out tonight. Cosi Russo's out for Moreland, but we all know Darren Saban does have an ace up his sleeve, and will we see a guest player maybe tonight, Pete?
Who knows? We know also too that Fitzroy are missing the Brewster brother, Zaki Ahmed.
Ooh. So
both teams having 1 or 2 outs. Now there's going to be a 1-minute silence. We'll kick back to it. And that's a 1-minute silence. Matthew Sisse requesting the 1-minute silence. He's away today. His auntie has passed away. So our condolences to the Sisse family there. And Alex Sivkarovski, this one's a massive game. The last time these two met, Altona, with a 2-1 narrow win, have got their head-to-head their way at the moment. Can Melbourne AKU steady the ship? Who knows? It's going to be big, massive game. Melbourne AKU getting back Roslin. That's going to be a massive in for him. He's the entrepreneur. He also has that energy that Melbourne AKU perhaps has been missing the last few weeks. Maxi Avram comes back into the squad as well.
The big out for him is Gerardo Soto, but
that's right, yes.
A key inclusion for them, I think, has been over the last couple of weeks is Bilal Habib. He's actually turned it on for Melbourne AKU, and it's just one exciting player. Full lineup there for Altona, so they're looking good on the trot tonight.
I was told that Altona Knights had selection headaches.
Well, that's probably the first time I think we've ever heard that.
Yes.
They have selection headaches. So it is a big game, as we said. Both teams, looking for crucial 3 points at this stage of the season. Altona Knights in 4th place. That's correct, 4th place.
Yes.
And a win tonight, they can give them a buffer.
It's the first time in Series Futsal history that they've hit the 4th spot. Usually they're dwindling near the cellar.
Yep.
And away we go, referees, for this big clash. On the far side is Mary Habik, and on the near side, Costas Gatz's third official, Joseph Ocon. My name is Peter Parthimus, and I'm joined here by Alex Sivkarovsky. Alex, it's going to be a massive one.
Huge game, and Melbourne AKU already under the pump here, playing in their sort of green, olive type strip, and
I think it's bottle green.
Bottle green,
yes.
Yep, and then we've got Altona in their usual red and white, and in-form player, Yanni Pira for him, has turned it on over the last couple of weeks, so...
Been a great inclusion.
Maxi Avram there, good save by Frano, gets it back again. Maxi, this time...
See, that's the biggest dilemma that Melbourne AK you've got, is getting past Frano. And that's no easy feat, as anyone that's played against Frano Saric knows that the force field, he's hard to beat on a bad day.
Yep. So Altona really surprising a lot of teams this season. None bigger than Fitzroy last week. Latini good to go for a bit of a run, and that's gone into the Wizards' lair. And it'll be a chance for Melbourne AKU to reset here.
There we go. We go in the back where the Wizard lives. Let's see what happens. Are they going to appear as the same creatures? Look at this. We've even getting cavalry there. The third official coming out there to make sure. Look at that. They appeared. And the ball's finally come out, Sivkarovsky. Yeah. So it's good sign so far. The Wizard has given back the ball. There's a real quick exchange of play there between Very and Ferreira. Avram, Diogo on the pitch there on your right. Now, we called out the team list. I don't know.
We haven't as yet. Then we'll go through now. We'll go start off with Altona. It's Frano Saric there, Yanni Pira, and we got brother Mark, as well as Kojo Brown and the captain Michael Left Foot Latini. And for Melbourne AKU, you got Maxi Avram, Kuimu, Diogo Oliveira, Vire Sam, and the final player to come into screen just shortly.
It's Diogo.
Diogo, yep.
Number 10, Diogo Oliveira. And last week, Altona with a 4-3 win over Western Wolves. The Fitzroy game was the week after, week before. They beat Fitzroy 4-3 the week before. AKU not faring too well in the last few weeks. They went down 10-3 last week against
Cambo.
In form Camberfield, the Warriors, and the week before that, a massive slapping again from Carlton, another 10-3. So haven't done too well the last 2 weeks. They did beat Pascal 3 weeks ago in round 11.
And Western Wolves prior to that as well, I do believe.
Yeah, so still a lot to go. He has a free kick on the edge of the D. Now, this is a two-touch here, Sivkarovsky. What will the little magician do?
I reckon he'll go to Maxi, and Maxi might go back to Oliveira there. Or Maxi might just shoot himself. So, it's Oliveira, and then Frano coming out. Oh, it's gone in.
Welcome back.
Entrepreneur. And that's a great start from Melbourne AKU.
Big goal there by the Entrepreneur on his return. Let's have a look at the replay. Sivkarovsky, as you see there, took their time.
Yep, just had something in mind here. We all thought Maxi was going to shoot, but Crew just laid it off Oliveira. Initial save by Frano, but then all the Altona player just waiting on the post there. And Rosalan there just found the gap, and they lead 1-0. Great start here. Can they continue? Another chance there. So you can see the importance of Ruse there.
It's going to be very interesting Altona respond. They've been absolutely fantastic the last few weeks. They're actual giant killers to some degree. Let's see how they go. Avra with a snappity crack. Hard to beat Frano Saric from there.
They've come out to play tonight, Melbourne AKU. So the Knights need to be careful here. They go back. Set play didn't work, but they maintain possession. Referee Costas just getting the wall to move back a foot. Take two. Frano again, big save. Followed up. Oh! What a finish.
Making up for lost time, the Entrepreneur, Ruse the Ruzler Roslin. He just goes crackety pop with a worm burner on the second attempt. He pole drive that on the 9. I would have to say on the half volley. We'll get a replay of it soon. Action 2, faster call.
Let's have a look at this here. And first initial chance again. Knights just watching there, and not much Frano can do there. That was sweetly hit.
Massive pole driver making up for lost time, the entrepreneur.
Well, Altona really behind the 8 ball already on as Roos. Can he get a hat-trick here within the first couple of minutes? He's looking good. Maxi and Yanni Pira.
Oh, still gets another chance here. Altona perhaps resting on their laurels.
Oh, and Frano.
Denied.
Wow. Altona have really fallen asleep here.
Very nearly.
Shot is going down to the train station. As you can see, Mark Sarek absolutely filthy with his squad there and letting him know. And Latini. Sarek looking for the line. Brown, hot ball. It's going to be called a free kick. It'll go Altona's way. So, referee Mary Hubeck.
Free kick in a fairly comfortable area for Melbourne AKU. They should be able to deal with this range. Mark Sarich, brother Mark, almost a veteran now, been around since 2012. Almost done a 10-year campaign on and off here in V-League Series Futsal. Oof, almost found that top corner. Plenty of action still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, strap in. Massive round 14 for you. Transfer window officially closed now. Sivkarovsky will bring any transfers to you as soon as we can. Has been some movement. Big crack, blocked there by Oliveira.
Teeny skipping away, still going, good defending.
Oh, Kojo with a big toe poke. Kojo Brown, if you don't mind, with a toe poke, try to find the top corner. And very to bring it in. Kuimu in a bit of, hot spot. Mauricio Amador, what happens there? There was a free kick there spotted by Miri Habika on the far side there. And Altona Knights 2-0. It's not the end of the world. They've just got to make sure they steady the ship here. Entrepreneur will look for a hat-trick, and he may well get it. The clap there, and in comes Ruben.
Yep, new
Langerak.
signing.
He's come back. I think he has had a spell there. He's played for the Western Wolves, that's for sure, and for Altona. He's made a comeback. Haven't seen him on this court, the Series Futsal Arena, thus far. So big return as Edison gets it all the way back to Frano, the force field.
It looks like they've settled in now. They're starting to control themselves a bit better. Not allowing Melbourne AKU to move the ball around freely. They get a corner here, so good opportunity now from a set piece. Ball comes in, but that's a terribly taken corner. As Langerak has to go back to Sarek. The brothers linking up nicely. Out of the way. Edison Panari.
Langerak in the middle looking for Latini. Latini does the dummy, but to no one. And it's a side ball. I reckon Entrepreneur's got to take it from here. As the manager here, Pizza. As
Rafael Santos there, just couldn't get much on that one. Frano will get his own ball back. Goes the long throw again.
Going those corners, looking for Midja Messi.
It looks like it is a free kick here. So can Altona work something out here?
Midja Messi's known to being able to find some top corner. But he goes to the line. That was the opportunity. Edison perhaps didn't expect that pass.
He got it through the gap, that's for sure. But Polnari just couldn't get on the end of it. Big press here.
Kurimu. Here's Amador. Little turn, lovely turn. Keeps it in. Amador tries to find Santos. And on the pitch here, Nikolai comes on the pitch here. Valkovsky. So selection headaches, you can tell now. A big list, Altona, and no Matthew Cisse, and looks like Muscarara's not here too.
No.
It looks like they've got players that are out that have been very valuable in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, a very consistent team, and that's what I think Nico said a couple of weeks ago when you interviewed him, that they were looking for consistency and making sure that the same 4 or 5 guys coming week in, week out. As Felipe Sanchez coming on for a run for Melbourne AKU.
He's been good, Felipe Sanchez. He's been teaming up well with Mauricio Amador. Now with the entrepreneur back in, the heart and soul of the team, perhaps they get a better flow. They've been at the end of a couple of big wallopings the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that's missing key players as well.
Definitely. And as you said, no Gerardo Soto, who's a big key player, plugs all those holes in the back there.
So big chance here. Melbourne AKU, after those quick 2 goals, have settled in. Altona looking for their first. 11:45 left to play.
It's not easy once you get jumped to get back in the game, but they've settled down. There's Santos, nice little check there. Does he get it through? He does. Sanchez, Felipe Sanchez. He's got trickery, the young lad. Gets it across, Kui move, trickery, 1-2. And a snap. How on earth did Freno Saric see that?
No idea, Pete. He must have the X-ray vision or something. But yeah, blindly saved it twice.
The force field must have really worked for him there. He just pulled out a big right palm. Palmed it away.
Valkovsky, that one shanked it to the left.
Valkovsky with a toe poke, hit the big nail. He's going to have to clip that nail. Along the ball, here it is. Diogo down the line,
lovely.
does he keep it in? Have a look at this save here. Lovely little play here, Kui Mu. Big toe poking. Blindsided, great save, reflex save. Great work there by the media team to bring us that save.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job. Best in the business. As Melbourne AKU, they get out of trouble and they'll be happy with that. Just releases the pressure a little bit.
Langarek to bring it in, thought about the throw, went early here to the force field. Freno Saric, 4 seconds, got to be careful. He knows exactly what he's going to do.
Giving it away.
Ooh, little free kick, I thought it was there. It's Felipe Sanchez asking for the play on, but it wasn't on.
No, I think it's a right call by the referees.
And a yellow card here, a little clippity clap there, and looks like Nikolai Volkovsky was the perpetrator.
Yep.
Or was it Edison? No, it's, who is it?
Well, it's definitely Nikolai. He was the one that clipped him, so interesting.
Costa Gatsis just froze up a yellow card and 3 of them just look at each other. No doubt whatsoever it will be marked next to Nikolai Volkovsky's name. Amador trying to thread the eye of the needle from a very big distance. Long throw over that top. Nikolai Langarak. Edison. Santos does well. Lovely little play. Langarak gets in. Ooh. Midget Messi starting to look a bit fitter too. Midget Messi looks like he's been out in the racetrack there.
Yeah.
Almost looks like a greyhound. It's good to see. Good to see. He's a very good player.
It's fantastic.
Mo Mata.
Very good on his feet.
There you go. The only player he really struggles against is when he plays against me.
It's a turnover.
Struggles against the Hammers very much so. Gonna have to put on the shoes next season and. Oh! Amador, is it?
Looks like.
Is it Felipe Sanchez? Who actually kicked it?
I think it's Amador.
Amador, big goal. Timeout called. Ladies and gentlemen, Altona on the back foot, big time. We'll have a look at the replay.
Let's have a look at
Talk
this.
us through it, Sivkarovsky.
And it was a turnover and it was a side ball and it's a beautifully taken kick.
It came off Langarak.
And it just might have clipped him there in the end, and not what Altona wanted. And they're down 3-0. We're going to get a quick ad break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go away. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Series Futsal here for round 14. And the first game of the evening, it is Melbourne AKU versus Altona Knights. And Melbourne AKU have come out of the blocks early. They lead 3-0. And Altona on the back foot. And Peter Parthamos, it's been an interesting start to the game. Most would have predicted Altona to continue on and win 4 in a row. But at the moment, it looks like a defeat at this stage. They're down 3-0.
They've got their backs against the wall, that's for sure, 3-0. Now, we do know that Altona can get goals fairly quickly. Are they going to be able to dig deep and get those goals? Now, Melbourne AKU are just as desperate to get those points. As we said earlier, Melbourne AKU not out of the wilderness yet. Opportunity there. They are sitting 7th, which is second last, on 12 points. 3 points will bring them up into the fold, a cluster of 15, Western Wolves and Carlton. Who's to say?
Oh! Latini, did it go in? It has.
Looks
Mary's called it. And Latini will take it.
That's the goal they were looking for, and you can hear Nikos barking out instructions down there. We'll have a look at the replay in a second. We couldn't get a very good view. Might have a look at the above camera too, just to get a better vision of it.
Let's have a look at it here. It's coming up. So went on a bit of a run here. Was looking for the back post, and it's gone in.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's definitely gone in. If we can get another view of that top camera, that'll be great.
Action continue on here.
Sanchez trying to burn rubber. He's done well, Sanchez.
Good save, Frano.
Big ass to beat Frano from there. Let's come off Maxi Avram.
Let's have a look at it here from the top view. It was a beautiful run here.
Bang.
Yeah, it's
and
gone
that's
over.
over the line. And even Very knows that. And Altona have struck 3-1. Is this the start of the comeback? Melbourne AKU need to keep on applying the pressure. Langarak in the middle there. Sanchez hot on his trail, gets it off. Screwed on his feet there, Frano, the force field. And that laid out square on that badge. Maxi Avram gives Latini something to think about. Right on that beautiful Series Futsal badge. Some say you get superpowers once you land on there. There's one.
Could be. It's like Super Mario when he gets the mushroom in.
Something like that. Didn't apply well there. On comes the player you mentioned at the start.
Bilal Habib.
Bilal Habib, he's been great for the last 2 weeks. He's been in teams that haven't won. Well, big crack there, Diogo. Now it's a break, it's on. Nikolai, just a bit too long there for Kojo Brown.
Interesting what I've seen so far. As soon as Frano gets the ball and he comes up, Melbourne AKU just allow him to come up. They don't go ahead and lose that extra man. So interesting tactic that they've employed tonight. Most teams would come at him.
Yeah, they're not putting the pressure on from the start.
And you can see from a couple of turnovers, they've been close. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy here. Latini.
Mauricio Amador's got to be careful. He was sent off a couple of weeks ago.
He was indeed. So
you don't want to... you're in a good position. You don't want to give away silly yellow cards because sometimes that second yellow pops around quicker than you think. Pera.
Just
couldn't do it. Sivkarovsky next week. The big fencing's going around.
It is
right around the ground. It's going to be amazing. It's all been sorted out. Hopefully we get it up by next round. Logistically, it's we do live in Melbourne where things aren't exactly 100%. From the most livable city, it's gone to who knows what city.
It's just a city now.
It's just our city. It's acidic. And hopefully things turn for the better. But the fence will come eventually.
Chance now from a set piece here. Avram.
Ooh.
It did take a deflection, so they have got in a corner here, Melbourne AKU. They've responded well since conceding. Can they look to pile on the misery? Oh, Rue, can he get his hat trick? And he knows it too. It's a great opportunity. And Sarek to brother Mark, just couldn't get the accuracy right there. Habib and Avram linking up, and even with those long legs, Habib couldn't get there. And final 4 minutes to go in his first half. Melbourne AKU leading 3-1. Oh, Mark Sarek there absolutely roosted that one.
Entrepreneur back on the pitch, looking for that hat trick. Habib. Bit of ping pong going on there. Tennis over the top. Another little tennis position. Lovely play. Yeah. Couldn't thread it through. Maxi Abram cuts it out. Now it's 2-on-1. 2-on-3.
Good work from Pira there.
He's done well, Pira. He's actually improved so much, Pira, since coming over from the... I believe that he had a little stint at... was it Western Wolves he went to? He went from Vic Friendship, Metropolitan, and then he came to Altona.
Yes.
So he never went to the Wolves.
I don't think he did.
There were rumours he might go to the Wolves. He never ended up going. Now, obviously, transfer window's locked up. No transfers.
Ooh.
Good save by Very. Now, the transfer window is officially closed, ladies and gentlemen.
Interesting. Western Wolves picking up Blue KO from formerly of Vic Friendship Metro. So
another Vic Friendship player spread out in the competition now.
And also Western Wolves selling Ayan Toma. So another Toma brother. So just bolstering their attack. So good to see. But teams making crucial transfers as Habib pinched
well. Gives too much to Latini. Latini just toe pokes it out. Brother Mark asking that perhaps he was impeded. Mary Habib just says, play on, son. Entrepreneur with a whip. Here comes Kojo Brown. Kojo trying to burn rubber down the corridor. Maxi Abram says, you're not getting through this time. Latini to force field. 1 minute 55 on the clock for the first half. And after Melbourne AKU came out like on fire, they did steady the ship. Free kick there. They steadied the ship, the Altona Knights. Now it's 3-1. They'd be pretty much happy if they can get one here and go into half time.
Yep, 1-down.
3-2, yeah.
Definitely a good comeback. And they can push towards the second half as Yanni Pira. Vire Sam getting his wall organised. And Latini lays it off. Sarek, I'm not sure what happened there, but Kui Mu comes away with it. And
probably meant to be on his right foot, ended up down on his left.
Yeah,
didn't work out for him on that occasion. He is the entrepreneur.
That's the thing in futsal, you got to
lovely play, Habib almost. And I'll tell you, if he kept it in, that would have been delicious.
It's definitely an excitement machine for him. And he will grow with experience. Edis Panari, Sarek, Pira. Moving it around here. Panari, maybe just overworked it. Good work there from Santos. He wins the ball back. Final 40 seconds left to go in his first half. Melbourne AKU leading 3-1. Knights off to a poor start. Oh, lovely work here. Koo spins around. Habib. And it's going to be a free kick. So a bit of a clumsy challenge.
Got a couple of comments here on the, where is it, on the YouTube one. Let's have a look. V-Power Man saying, don't forget that, I believe he's obviously talking about Altona. We're down last week to the Wolves and they came back and won.
They did, yes.
So good point there from the V-Power Man. Ooh, big shot, entrepreneur, look for that third.
And that'll be it. Half-time here in round 14, first clash. And it is Melbourne AKU leading 3-1 against Altona Knights. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go away.
you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament and hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely. Go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
Oh! What? Raging Bull! Raging Bull! The Raging Bull! Arturo Diaz, he just waltzed right through. Plays it well to Suzanne Diaz, across another goal. And Davies finds the net. Diaz, the Raging Bull's having to get the ball off. And he's done well. Oh, whoa, he's done extremely well. Oh, and the first goal. Well, that's going to happen every time. He's got to be careful here not to blow out completely. Oh, there's another one. And he's playing the game, and he's playing much better, isn't he?
Of course. Lovely throw there
Goal!
by Meliaris.
Scopalides! What a goal!
Is that Scopalides?
Was
It
Mel-
is. But what a great throw by Lockie Meliaris into the path of Scopalides. Did you see that, Chief?
Let's have a look
He just called the goal. What a great assist by Lockie Meliaris.
Won't hurt you to look at the replays here and again.
Have a look at the throw.
Have a look at here. What a throw, and what a snap by Scopalides.
Scopalides.
Back in front, Carlton. Stayman won't do you.
Out of ruin.
Down the line. Stu Beauty can set this up for himself. Goes right foot up, and then you go.
You Beauty on the right, Chief. That was on the right.
On the non-preferred, you Beauty set it up like a beauty, Steady.
That's a brace. That's a top goal. Just turned and just went bang.
What a goal by you Beauty. Talk us through it, Statman. Did you even see it?
Oh, look, he's had his player back to, he had Kui back to goal, turns, and just goes bang on the right. Over the head of very great.
Oh, no free kick says it's Abbott. What a mop up. Abbott, what a great play, little Abbott. Look at it, Abbott. Look at Abbott. Abbott.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Series Futsal here for round 14. First game and is between Melbourne AKU and Altona Knights. And the first half is done and dusted. Melbourne AKU leading 3-1. And it's been an entertaining first half. And joining me in the commentary box is the Chief, Peter Parfumos. Peter, Melbourne AKU came out flying. Scored 2 quick goals in the space of a couple of minutes. Altona steadied the ship, but unfortunately conceded the third. But they did get one before half-time.
That did make the scoreline look a little bit prettier, 3-1. Now, Ruse Roslin, the entrepreneur here on screen, making up for lost time, kicking 2 goals straight away on a hat-trick. Now, they were missing that kind of leadership and that kind of drive, the passion wasn't there the last 2 weeks. Altona, on the other hand, they were down last week against the Western Wolves and came back and won 4-3. So this game's got plenty of kilometres to go. Entrepreneur with a big rifle there. Brother Mark had to duck the head.
Desperately wanting that hat-trick. So Altona need to come out in the first couple of minutes here and get a quick goal. Looking for the line, but Panari can't get there in time. Sam hasn't had a lot to do this evening. Messi had not a lot of minutes in the first half.
Just getting really back into it. He had a bit of a spell last season and this season. It's made a return back to Altona. Good to see him out there. He's got plenty of skill. Oh, lovely ball. There it is. Oh, and I'm not sure if Very got a clip to it. It must have, because the ball deviated. It was going in, and Very must have got a shoulder onto it. And he gets another touch there to deny midget Messi.
And as long as experience matters, he's right position. It's time to go back to Freno again. Got to be careful. Good save, Sam. So he's been busy in the second half.
It's been all Altona so far, and that little man, midget Messi, he's applying the screws. He's turning those screws. Let's see if they can get rewarded with a goal. Getting closer and closer each time. Good block there by Santos. Edison brings it in all the way back to the force field. The force field, he scuffs it and goes wide at least 2 metres.
So Altona starting. Oh, is that a back pass? It is.
Won't be a goal. They did whistle. No play on. You can't play on in those situations anyway. There's no advantage. So a free kick will be paid at the edge of the D when there's a pass back. The ball doesn't go in the middle of the pitch anymore. It doesn't go where the foul was committed. If it was in the D, it is outside of the D. It's another opportunity here.
Well, so this time they can make a count. It didn't. Oh, it's trying to get through. Still got it. Sarik lays it out. Ponari into the middle.
They've done well trying to hold possession. Melbourne AKU pushed them all the way back. Good futsal there from both teams. Oh, and Langarak almost. Brother Mark tried to get Langarak on.
Altona applying the pressure early. No goals as yet.
Cut out there by Langarak. David Saric and Nikos Ignatiadis will be would have given him a stern talking to at half time. Pretty much tell them where have you been for that half. They've come out firing. They've had all the opportunities apart from that one there. Let's see if they get rewarded. Let's see. It's plenty of action still to come. 18:48 on the clock.
Lovely ball over the top, but can't get under control. Making a host of changes is Melbourne AKU. Look for the line, but no one home.
Probably looked for that line just to get rid of the turnover, because it was almost coming down to that 4-second barrier. Got rid of it so that it doesn't force a turnover in their own half.
It's good futsal here from Altona. Maintaining possession, looking for the line. It's fortunately just wide there. Brought in from Ruse, the entrepreneur. Trying to win it back. So working hard here. They need a goal just to release the pressure a little bit. They've maintained possession. It was a good ball from Mata. Looking for the line. They get another chance here. Now, can they create something from the set play? Messi onto his right. He lays it out. I'm not sure if he meant to mark. Sarik just let one go there. And it was very, very close. And Sam was very happy that that went wide.
Langarak with a header. Kept in there by midget Messi. Ball forced for Amador. Little passes here. Back to Santos. Amador clips it over the top. Look for the entrepreneur. They'll bring it under control. Altona falls to brother Mark. Mark Sarich got to settle. No pressing. No rushing. Oh, give the ball away. This could be an... Oh, they get punished.
Great finish there from Rafael Santos.
4-1 the score, and Melbourne AKU pick up where they left off in the first half. And perhaps Altona Knights' run is coming to an end.
Yes, and it's just a poor turnover here. Mark Sarik looking for Langarak. Langarak cross goal, but really was straight to Oliveira. And he laid it off beautifully there. And for Rafael Santos make sure of that one, and they go up 4-1. And that's an important goal for Melbourne AKU. They were under the pump for the first 5 minutes from Altona.
They lasted. They stood the test of time and then went down and scored. It was a mistake there by Altona, coughing it up, and not much the force field can do. It was a big rifle from Santos.
could this be Peter, words that bit him in the back of the bum as Nikos last week, sort of a slow little right jab to Carlton, saying they were taken lightly. Maybe tonight they were thinking the same.
Oof, perhaps Melbourne AKU didn't come out think they were light at all, but Melbourne AKU have got so much to play for still. There's no doubt whatsoever. They're in second last spot on 12 points. The entrepreneur gives Latini a do not argue, but wins the free kick. And you'll find that the teams down at the bottom, they're going to be more desperate. Baskerville won't be too happy with this result.
No, not at all.
If it falls for Melbourne.
Ooh.
He's done well, very. Avram. Clippity clap over the top. Latini brings under control. Here's Edison. Perhaps try to force it. We could have brought it back here to brother Mark.
Altona looking just a little deflated at the moment after conceding. Make up for it with a goal here. Just seem to be a bit disjointed at the moment.
Yes, they look rattled, to be honest. They're not rattled, it's just that they can't get into a position for clear opportunities. They've had some chances, Very's been solid, but nothing real clear cut. They've hit the post earlier.
No foul there. Latini, Oliveira asking the question, how is that not a foul? Sarek to Brown, they're looking to turn, but Rosalan there, not taking any chances.
They've got to get going now, Altona. They've got to get a goal very soon. 14:07, we know Frano will come in as a fifth man when he gets a chance. That doesn't always work. Free kick on that occasion as Maxi Avram gets bowled over. Latini and Avram have gone at it a few times now.
So, what can Altona do here? They've got to score 4 goals to win, 3 to force it into penalties. Avram almost lost it there, but retains composure. He gets it back again. Pira just slipping over the ball. There's Valkowski back on now for Altona. Goes back to Pira.
Pura kicking that match-winning, well, to equalise against Fitzroy, took it to the penalties. It's a big round. I think it was round 11. It was humongous.
Avram looking to turn. Lovely chance here. Sanchez. Ooh, gets around in a tight spot. It is a corner, so good opportunity here for Melbourne AKU. Amador thought about it. Sanchez comes in to help, and it's going to be a free kick. Wasn't much in that one, but Latini is probably lucky. He's got a few clips along the way.
Latini does give a couple away. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, definitely not afraid to mix it with the big boys.
It's round 12 when Pura kicked that goal to square it up and then go to penalties. Just when Fitzroy looked like he had won it. So there's a bit of life still.
Oh, how did Maxi Avram get that through?
The magnificent Maxi Avram with a big rifle left foot shot penetrates what you call some type of a wall. And the force field has well and truly been penetrated now.
And Altona, absolute rebels at the moment here. They're down 5-1 and do not look like they're going to get back into this game. Let's have a look at this. And Maxi Avram, between 2 players, manages to make the ball swing left to right.
Like a surveyor.
Look at this.
For it and then
look at that. That is superb.
how on earth did he curl it around Latini and past Nikolai?
Another chance here. Lays it off. Habib. Good save by Frano.
Well and truly on top now, Melbourne AKU.
This is a big result.
Now, Winter Carlton or to Western Wolves will challenge for that 4th spot, head-to-head obviously coming into effect. Altona, maybe short-lived 4th spot for 1 round.
And it's Brown looking to bring it back in. Pira. Valkowski, can he get a shot off? He does. He gets one back.
On 11-11, good timing.
So 5-2. There's a glimmer of hope with 11 11, as we said. And now Altona need to get another one. Here's already his Pira. Brown. Latini. They'll go back to Frano using that 5th man. Oh, it's a poor ball from Frano.
Oh. Entrepreneur was going to blaze a glory.
Oh.
That ball went square to Kojay. Might have had a free shot there. Didn't work out. Beautiful ball there, Sanchez. Here's Habib. Cut out there. Didn't fall for Pira. The ball hits the ceiling. Will be a side ball.
Let's have a look at this goal here from Valkovsky and Pira. Brown, lovely little link-up play there and just put it underneath him.
Yeah.
Smart play.
It was a hop, skip and a jump shot. And somehow bobbled up and went past Very. 5-2, 3 goals to make up. It's not impossible. Altona have been known to come out of nowhere sometimes. Let's have a look. Here's Frano. The force field. Look at the break. Here's an opportunity.
Oh, he just couldn't get it together.
Nikolai got stuck like glue. Put the cement shoes on right there. And he got stuck. He couldn't move. Habib trying to let it go. Forceful Latini. Cut out again there by Guimu, the little magician. Here's Habibi. Oh, lovely turn, Habib. Latini again. And Latini should be getting a yellow card. And I'll tell you, he's perhaps been lucky he hasn't gotten a yellow card earlier. So he's a bit of a niggler.
Yep. And it's a very, very dangerous position. Maxi Avram scored a ripper of a goal.
Got to be careful here. The force field knowing how important it is to set up this wall. Extra careful. Maxi Avram, the Triple M, it's like a surveyor. He's surveying the territory, the terrain.
Oh, and he does it again.
Oh, it's a worm burner left foot snappity crack. And bang, 6-2. And the Knights, no answers at the moment, Sivkorovsky.
None whatsoever. And they're not even calling a timeout here just to recoup. They're just going at it. And it's another one here. Oh, good defending there by Valkovsky. Mata lets it go. Yanni Pira maybe did too much there.
Have a look at this, Sivkorovsky. You see again, this is almost carbon copy. It's actually a bit forward. And he just goes worm burn through the legs.
Cake hole there.
And the force field, and there's a goal in the background again. And it's this time Felipe Sanchez will play the replay yet again. Habibi the orchestrator. And just like that, 7-2, Melbourne AKU dishing out the punishment now. Reversing the tables.
Wow. This is an unbelievable result here. As we can see, Habib took a heavy touch and then just got those legs out. And it was the simplest of tap-ins.
And no matter what Altona do now to close down 5 goals in 8 minutes, it's not impossible, but the way they've been playing, big ask. It'll be a tremendous result if they can come back into this game. But, almost
again.
Really. Habibi threatening. Entrepreneur. Couldn't bring it down, kicked it outside ball. Midget Messi to bring it in. They have had their chances, Altona. It's not like they haven't had a chance.
Yeah, in the first couple of minutes in the second half, they were pestering, but they just couldn't break them down.
Langarak. Mistakes creeping in now. Got to settle down. Not an easy competition, series futsal. Not any ordinary type of futsal, Sivkorovsky.
It's serious futsal.
It's definitely serious futsal, that's for sure. And if you've ever played in serious futsal, you really know about it.
Here's a chance.
Over the top.
Just couldn't keep it down. And that was his hat-trick as well. There was a chance for the entrepreneur.
Still got 7 minutes to claim that hat-trick. I'm sure he won't worry about the hat-trick as much as getting those 3 points. That will put Melbourne AKU on 15 points on the series futsal ladder. Now, head-to-head with Western Wolves and Carlton. It might come to goal difference if it's equal.
Well, they 2 games over Western Wolves, so that's already out of the equation there.
Well, that is if Western Wolves drop points tonight.
Yep.
And the Western Wolves, as you know, have got Campbellfield. No easy feat. They have beaten Campbellfield before, though. So there's no doubt whatsoever that there's no guarantee or certainty in those games. Campbellfield have beaten the informed squad. Can they keep it up as we see Altona? Somehow dropping the guard today after 2 great games. Mangarak, got to be careful.
Big chance here, 3-on-2.
Sanchez can't get past Edison. Edison has the clippity clap. Magician. Lovely ball. It's got to be a goal here, certainly. Yeah, the entrepreneur. That time the force field doing its job and denying the entrepreneur for his hat-trick. Don't think he'll care too much as long as he takes those 3 points. Edison. Messi. Looking for brother Mark Langarek. Didn't find the target. Now you can see Altona now well and truly look defeated. The body language, shoulders have dropped. Heads have gone down a bit. They need something very special here. They need a couple of quick goals just to lift the tails.
Oh, big save.
Was that a save or hit the post? It was a good save in the end there by Very, I reckon.
Well, looks like it's hit the post. It's not a corner, so...
Time out being called, Sivkarovsky. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you mad frothers from all over this beautiful world of ours, will be back right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Almost missed a goal there. Opportunity there, Edison. Corner kick.
Final 5 minutes here. Oh, Panari just couldn't get enough on there.
Sam Bice has come in. Barry's done well. He's been given the rest now. Sam Bice has come in. And Melbourne AKU well and truly on top. Next big game, ladies and gentlemen. It's Fitzroy versus Moreland. It's going to be absolutely humongous crowd coming in for that one. Habibi looking for a goal. 7-2, 4 minutes 25 on the clock. Very hard to see Altona Knights to come back from this one. What do you think, Alex?
No, it's gonna be a monumental task, and it's gonna be a monumental failure for Melbourne AKU if they do fall from here. But just hasn't been a night, Altona. They've been second best in everything.
Yep. Oof, did a hit a handball
Frano
there.
here.
Open goal. Frano's got to be careful. Falls for Frano. Frano. Something happened. What happened here?
And he's got to be careful here.
Not sure there. What
I
happened?
think he went over and then came back, but there was a bump. It looked like he got bumped over. So smart play there from Melbourne AKU.
Probably touched the ball while he was in his own half again. Referee Costas gets us on his side, pulling out the free kick. No harm done there. 3 minutes 30 on the clock.
Ooh!
And that post has been worked on. That's probably the third time that post has been bruised. No goal still there for Altona. Only kicking the 2. They trail 7-2 with 3 minutes 18. Stop clock coming up soon.
Oh, another good save.
Ooh, and it looks like Sam Bison might have twisted a finger there. It's clipped the wrong finger. That's pretty painstaking for a goalkeeper.
They're the worst type of injuries you can get as a keeper.
Hopefully his finger's okay. He might have to come off. He's going to stay on. He's a tough cookie. Sam Bice has been around the traps for quite a while now. Messi. Mark Sarich. Here's Rubenak.
Oh,
Langarak. Ruben Langarak there. Getting the corner. Bringing it in again. Mark Sarich over the top. Oh, it's a goal. Oh!
Ah.
And Sam Boyce, after copying a clip on the finger, picks the ball up and just punts it right over the head of the whole Altona squad. And that makes it 8-2. That's a bit of salt in the wound.
And that's got to sting monumentally in Altona. Unfortunately tonight, will face their first loss after a brilliant 3 weeks. Ooh, Valkoski there. It was a good
Great
effort.
save there by Sam Boyce. Scored a goal, saved it as well. Oh, here's an opportunity. Oh, the pass wasn't accurate enough. It was meant for Diogo. Santos looking for Diogo, didn't find him. Langarak is Edison. Cross goal. Let's have a look at the goal. Sivkarovsky, tell us what happened here.
And it just beautiful drop punt there. Billy Addick special. And it finds himself in the back of the net. So a clean sheet and a goal, hopefully. And it'll be a good result for Kambissa there.
Well, Sam Boyce has got a minute 40 on the clock to keep that clean sheet and a goal. He'll be up. That's a foul throw if we've ever seen one. Referee says play on.
Just feeling generous, I guess, after this
Oh,
Oh.
and it's punishment time. And Altona now 9-2 down. Melbourne AKU, who were on the receiving end of a couple of 10 goals previous weeks, now dishing it out. Sivkarovsky, is there more punishment to come with a minute 25?
It could very be, Pete. They are looking for the kill now. They know Altona is deflated. But look at this. Pinched it and then just seeing the gap there.
Beautiful goal. Look at that. It sits beautifully in the net too. Have a look at those goals. They're brilliant, aren't they?
Another chance here. Oh, just couldn't keep it down.
And Altona didn't get it right today with selection problems, selection headaches. They probably overthought it today.
Maybe, Pete. Maybe just overthought it, like you said, and it's cost them dearly in the end. A good opportunity to go to 21 points and a bit of a buffer. But now they're brought down with the rest of the pack. And they're looking very dangerously now.
Whoa! That was Langarak landed pretty awkwardly. They're probably going to have to stop the game there. He didn't land well. If we catch a replay of that landing, Langarak went over. He was like he was surfing a massive wave, and he crashed hard. Hopefully he's okay. He didn't land hard on his head.
And doesn't get better.
Let's have a look at the replay here. Sivkarovsky, you can see the ball comes in. Langarak rides the wave, and then ooh, yeah, that won't. That's not a pleasant feeling once you land on the top of your head and the back of your neck.
No, let's just hope he's okay, and it's just a slight bruise.
He'll be okay, I think, but no doubt about it. He'll walk away a bit gingerly. There was no bad intent there. It's just a challenge came in, and Ruben landed very hard on the back of the skull, the scone. 42 seconds to go. Can Altona get a consolation, make it look the scoreline a bit better? They haven't been able to really be fluent at all tonight.
No, it's just been basically flat from the beginning. Then it gets worse next week. They do play Moreland, so not a week they wanted to lose, that's for sure.
Yep, big week next week coming up for both teams. They have got Moreland, and Melbourne AKU got Fitzroy. So, you know, look, we're not saying there's no upsets in this competition, but it's a big uphill ask for both squads to come out next week and grab points. So this was a big one. Here's Edison. Try to thread the eye of the needle. Sam Boyce, I think maybe there's a second. Sam Boyce is going, the Lone Ranger. He's gone the toe poke, mad. Frano! It's a bit of ping pong now. Junk time, 18 seconds to go. A big crackety pop there by Yanni Berra. Referee says corner kick. Latini, is there consolation? There's not. Side ball. Keeper's ball. Long throw, Chen Boysa. Nikolai picked up there. Frano. Frano was the medium pace spinner. And with 7 seconds to go, it's pretty much shake hands time, and pack it up. Early showers. And Altona, that's the end of that game. Alex Sivkarovsky, 9-2 the final result. How did you see this one?
Yeah, look, congratulations firstly to Melbourne AKU. They came out to play tonight. They set the tone early. They got 2 quick goals and just shut out Altona from there. Altona just looked like a shell of themselves over the last couple of weeks. This was a good opportunity for them to go 4 in a row and have a good chance to stay, in the top 4, but now they get pegged back a little bit. It's a big result, 9-2. It's no ways to look at it. It's just basically you were played off the pitch. And look, credit to Melbourne AKU. They did a fantastic job and they thoroughly deserved it. And for them, it's they peg themselves back up with Carlton on 15 and Wolves on 15. They also got play after this. So we'll go to a quick ad break. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with an interview before the biggest match of the evening coming up. Fitzroy versus Moreland. Stay tuned. Back, ladies and gentlemen. It's interview here with Melbourne AKU, Diogo Oliveira. Diogo, firstly, congratulations on the win.
Yeah,
that was a big win for you guys.
Big win.
Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was a big win. Like, came from 2 losses, so we had to win. So we came to the game focused, like, man, we're gonna win. And then we working on the training, 50 man, every single thing. So yeah, I'm so happy today to help my team. We keeping working hard for that. We're working hard for that.
You mentioned 2 big losses. What was the message during the week at training to the boys? Because they won 3 games.
Yeah.
Your 2 big losses. What was the message around this week's game?
The message was like, forget the past.
Yep.
The past is just for learning.
Yep.
So we're gonna learn from mistake, and then we need to improve.
Yep.
We need to improve ourselves. So forget the past, like just for learning, and then like keep going, heads up. So that was the message. The message. Like we training Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then we said like, man, doesn't matter. We lost like 2 games, 3 games, but let's focus on the next one. Every time, next one. So that's all the message. Then
Bruce came out, 2 quick goals.
Yeah.
How did the team feel after that? Was that like a moment you knew we're going to win this game no matter what?
Actually not, because they got Fitzroy, and it was 3-1, and they made 3-2 and 3-3. So 2-0. We said, man, okay, so we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
So let's focus on defend.
Yeah.
Defend first, and then, it was like, of course, like we breathed, yeah. So 2-0, we breathed. So okay. But yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Well, like, congratulations.
We felt really
Hope
good.
you guys celebrate well.
Nice. Yeah,
Great win for you guys. Good luck for the next week. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Big match coming up. It is Fitzroy versus Moreland. Don't go away. It's right after this.
Nice.